but we do have some breaking news, everybody. And we're going to have Gronk on, which will be so fun. But the Browns announced that Deshaun Watson's undergoing season-ending surgery, guys, for a broken bone in his throwing shoulder. We've been hearing about his shoulder a lot. They're 6-3. So it's important because they're totally in the mix for the playoffs right now. I don't think this buries them, and that's the important part. Objectively, Deshaun's one of the lowest rated passers in the NFL this season. He's coming off, his best performance, sure, fine, but the body of work hasn't exactly been there, right? They're 2-1 when PJ Walker has had to step in and play. So I think that with this defense, there's still going to be a tough out every single week, no matter who they play or who they decide to roll out at the quarterback position. But do I think that they shouldn't have traded Josh Dobbs before the season started? Sure. Do I, just like I said about the Bengals, think that the backup quarterback spot is like a premium position that really needs to be taken care of? Yeah, I do. But we'll dig into that with our guest today. Interested to get his thoughts on this, because Taylor Lewan flipped his view on the Browns after the Week 10 win that got them to 6-3. Obviously, Deshaun Watson, he's out for the year. It is a shoulder injury. Your reaction to that news and what it means for this team?
I was really surprised when I heard this news this morning. I did not know he got hurt in the game. He finished the game strong. I think he went like 14 for 14 in the second half of the game. I'm not really sure. I wasn't really paying attention to that game particularly throughout the weekend, but I was shocked. It didn't make a lot of sense when I was like, how's he out for the year? But now I understand. He broke his throwing shoulder. You're going to be out for the year when you break your shoulder at the quarterback position. So it's a tough loss for the Browns. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be difficult for them for the rest of the season. It's PJ Walker as the backup quarterback now. So their odds of, being a Super Bowl contender definitely go down. I mean, good thing they got a stellar defense, that's for sure. So the defense could win them some games still. But I think they got the Steelers this weekend, so that's going to be a tough opponent now.
It's a brutal division, but I want, is there a quarterback out there they could pick up the call, the phone, and be like, hey, Jimmy Haslam here. Obviously not Tom Brady, but is there a quarterback that would be interesting?
Yeah, the only quarterback that comes to my mind, he has Super Bowl experience, he didn't win a Super Bowl, is Cam Newton. He's a dual threat quarterback. He's kind of like Deshaun Watson a little bit. He can run the ball. He's a smart player as well. He would be able to pick up the offense right away. But that's the only quarterback on the street. I feel like Cam Newton's a guy that loves to stay in shape, is a competitor, always working out every single day. So he would be ready to go in a week or two if he's willing to, have another chance at the NFL to go back. That's the only guy that comes to my mind that I think the Cleveland Browns could call.